What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So I'm telling you guys, this is awesome. I get to start out my day. My kids are in school. The only one's home is the baby at me, so I can probably get a lot more videos out now, guys. So I'm kind of excited about it, and it's just great, guys. Once your kids go back to school, yeah, party time, right? Anyway, guys, let's get into this video. So I wanted to talk about a topic. I see this a lot on the Tacticool channels. All right, I call them the Tacticool expedition shooter channels. Speed. All right, speed, quick on the draw, quick on this, faster than everyone else. Beep, you get it done. That is not a good practice. All right, I call these people expedition shooters because they're literally sitting there. Beep, yeah, beep. They're trying to go as fast as they can. The issue with this, guys, besides them looking kind of stupid a lot of times, if you look at some of these people, they are trying to duplicate other people that are trying to go faster. So in order to be faster, they're actually like throwing and flailing their body in weird directions, like or trying to do the most ridiculous draws and movements and stuff like that. The problem with this, guys, is if you're rushing, you're either going to 1, miss a step, 2, fumble, or 3, fumble and shoot yourself in the freaking body. All right, so guys, in the military, we had this saying in the Marine Corps. I picked this up in the School of Infantry right after boot camp, all right? The School of Infantry is a 3-month school that all Marines are going as a MOS. 0311 was my MOS. There's various infantry MOSs, 0311, 0331, 0351, 0352, 0341. It goes on and on. But my specific MOS is 0311 Rifleman. You go to the School of Infantry, and one of the sayings that you learn from the get-go is this: slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I highly recommend you guys go check out this channel. The channel is Thunder Ranch, all right? Clint Smith at Thunder Ranch. A lot of you guys know who he is. He's kind of like a legend in the shooting community. I love his little quirks, I love his little sayings, and it's really great. You know, he's funny with the sayings. You can tell he's prior military and prior law enforcement. But one of his sayings that I heard him say once, and it just like 100%, you know, I was like, I'm right there with you, was there's no stopwatch in a firefight. There isn't. There is no such thing as speed in a firefight. When you guys watch the military doing their training operations or in a combat situation, if they're doing like transitions or something like that, people are like, whoa, they did that so fast. They really didn't do it fast. They did it smoothly from practice. There's a difference between that and boom. All right, smooth, practicing smoothly, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You practice the basics. You go very slowly, you go smoothly, you work your way up till you get to a point where it's so fluid that you have no bobbles, you have no hiccups. All right, and it is just going to win the race. We'll say that, tortoise and the hare. It's going to win the race. If you're rushing for time, you are going to be fumbling all the time. I mean, just try dry fire practice, all right? So try dry fire practice, clear your firearms, move the ammunition from the room. Try to do it at a steady pace, and then try to do it fast, all right? If you are rushing to do it fast, you're gonna be noticing that you're gonna be getting tied up on your shirt when you're trying to remove your cover garment. When you're changing magazines, you're gonna be out there, and instead of boom, boom, and out in the fight, you're gonna be and you'll see the difference. You will absolutely see the difference. In a adrenaline-filled, high-stress, probably pissed your pants situation, all right, your brain isn't 100% functioning, all right? For a lot of people, you can see it at car accidents. If you ever helped out at car accidents, I've helped out many in my time, a couple in my time. There are people that respond, and there's people that act and actually help pull people from the vehicles, and they do what they can medically. And then there's the people that freeze, and they don't know what to do. It's almost like they're not there, all right? If your body doesn't know how to handle that high stress adrenaline situation, you will literally go into like a type of shock, all right? It literally is like a type of shock, all right? When you were in a firefight, all right, the same freaking thing happens, unless you've had so many firefights that it's become second nature to you. But the very first firefight you were ever in, if you don't piss yourself, you are going to not be able to function very well, all right? And you literally have to get broken in. I mean, it's crazy. You literally have to get broken in before you can be more effective in the next one. When you are in that type of situation, like in the military, for example, When you're clearing a building, all right, it's all about slow is smooth, smooth is fast, all right? You don't see us, walking up to the buildings, going to the doors, you know what I mean? You see us, all right? You see us moving, all right? In a combat Groucho stance, your body is a tank, your legs absorb the shock, your upper body is a turret that isn't moving, and you have a good sight picture, sight alignment. When you get up to a door to kick the door down, 90% of the time what is going to happen in a situation, you could train, it happens to everyone. We train nonstop, there's no barriers in the doorway or anything like that. You get into an actual firefight, all right, in an actual situation in a clear building, you go up the door to kick the door, you slam the door, yeah, I know how to do this, and the door, there's a barrier in the way, the door hits it, and you run into the door, you're like, oh, mother. It happens almost every single building that you clear. There's always some sort of barrier or something in the way of the door. So you get up to the door, you kick the door, it doesn't go, you kick it again, and then when the door is finally open enough, then you can actually put your muzzle in and actually start holding security or start moving in and clearing the room. Now, if you are training for speed and you are all about speed and not the slow, smooth, smooth and fast, what's going to happen is you're going to come at the door, boom, or you're going to trip in the doorway, stumble, fall on the ground, trip the guys behind you, all right, and they're going to make you either have to hop over you, or you're going to fall, your weapon's close to the trigger, probably on the trigger because you're starting to clear the room, weapon on fire, and you're going to have a negligent discharge either into yourself, into the room, or into one of your teammates, and that is not a good thing, all right? Now, that's just in a military situation, all right? I've seen it, guys. I have seen it. Not the negligent discharge ones in it, but I've seen the people that rush to try to, they kick down the door and smash, and the door smacks them in the face, all right? Because there's a barrier in the way. I've seen it, all right? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, all right? The same thing applies to a civilian situation, all right? If you are fumbling to try to get your pistol as quickly as you can, someone comes, at first, the only thing that needs to be fast is your decision, the decision you make to engage the target. That's the only thing that needs to be fast. The actual motor function, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Now, if some situation comes and you're trying to fumble and rush, you are literally going to be tying up your shirt, you're going to be grabbing that, you're going to grab your pistol, and your shirt's going to be tied up into it. Whereas if you've trained slow is smooth, smooth is fast. If you trained to be fluid, it is going to be, and you're going to be up pretty quickly. There's a difference between rushing, all right, and getting up there at a steady pace, all right? I didn't rush that at all. I did not rush that at all. I always look when I put the gun back in the holster. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? So when you're in a real situation, guys, instead of flailing your body around doing the chicken wing draw and all this other crazy stuff, or all this crazy stuff, and moving your head around and flailing to try to be fast, how about you be fast by being slow is smooth, smooth is fast. When you are dry fire practicing, this is a key. You have to dry fire practice. You have to. I'm talking 3 to 6 times a week, guys. You don't need to go crazy. Just please get some dry fire practice time in, because that practice is what will help you achieve the goal of being smooth in an actual situation. When you train for being fluid, all right? Train for being smooth. Train for slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Because when the adrenaline kicks in and everything else kicks in, the only thing you will be able to do, which you'll recognize, is the muscle memory of the exact proper movements, all right? If you are rushing and that adrenaline kicks in, your brain will not be able to keep up with your motor functions, all right? And you are going to have issues, serious issues, or dangerous. Instead of going for time and beep, yeah, seriously, take every single step into consideration, all right? So, remove the cover garment, solid grip on the pistol, pull it up, put the pistol out, push it up in front of you. Do that non-stop, that speed, non-stop, all right? You do that speed non-stop until you get to the point where you can move on faster. You move on a little bit faster. And then you get to a point where now, when you do it, it's going to be a very smooth draw that is fast, all right? And by doing it that way, you will not have issues with like clothing getting in the way. You'll have a better grip on the pistol. And when you get that pistol up there for the first shot, you're not going to be pushing out so fast that you're going to throw around, all right? You're going to be smooth and you're going to get it on the target a lot quicker if you stay at a good pace, all right? At a steady pace. If you aren't going to do it right the first time, don't do it at all, right? You've probably heard that saying before. Do it right, okay? If you do the draw right and you get yourself to a decent speed of doing it to the point where situation comes, your brain shuts down, the adrenaline shuts down that part of the brain, all you have left is the muscle memory part of your brain, that you can still, without having a negligent discharge, with having a good grip on the pistol, with having good sight alignment and sight picture, guys. So please, I want you to do this. Seriously, start thinking about this, guys. Like Clint Smith says, there's no stopwatch in a firefight, all right? So get that out of your head. Stop trying to be speed and stop trying to be a race gunner, expedition, tactical shooter, guys. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast, all right? Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about me. And remember, guys, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other. Peace.